Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now a carry for Dobbins. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Now it's Jackson. He'll check it down to Bell. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Jackson. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Jackson. Dancing to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third and goal, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. Again, Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Play action. It's Fields. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin. That catch good for only a couple.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. play action. Fields. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Damian Williams there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. A gain of 6 there on first. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. Touchdown! Devin Duvernay. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker now for the extra point.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense. But when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And out across midfield down to the 45. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. Right back to Williams, and this time he's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Back to throw, Fields. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Fields going for it all. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Fields on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bears have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Being chased out left. That's complete. It's Bell. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Second and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They go play action now. Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, no, it's incomplete. It's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon God.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Throwing again is Fields. This is caught by Williams. Touchdown Bears! Damian Williams, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Second and 8. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Credit the tackle for loss to Robert Quinn.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson.
He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Throwing is Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Man open left side is Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.